Welcome to the introduction to quality management system QMS. So before we start learning about quality management system, we must understand what is the definition of quality. Quality means degree to which a set of inherent characteristics of a product or service fulfill requirements. In other words, we can call quality is a value for money. So the quality of an object can be determined by comparing set of inherent characteristics against a set of requirements like customer specification, your EN or IS standards. If these characteristics meet all the requirements, high or excellent quality is achieved. But if these characteristics do not meet all the requirements specified by the customers or the applicable standard, a low or poor level of quality is achieved. Now let's understand what is quality management. Quality management includes all the activities the organization uses to direct, control and coordinate quality. These activities including formulating a quality policy and setting quality objectives. The policy it focuses on meeting the requirements, applicable requirements, customer satisfaction and continual improvement, and quality objectives are setting targets for timely delivery, rejections, etc. So, the quality management also includes quality planning, quality control, quality assurance and quality improvement. Now, let us understand what is quality management system. QMS has a very popular international standard in the form of ISO 9001. This standard sets out the requirement for making your company an internationally following an internationally recognized quality management system. So, a quality management system is a set of interrelated or interacting elements that organization use to formulate quality policy and quality objectives and to establish the processes that are needed to ensure that policies are followed and objectives are achieved. These elements include structures, programs, practices, procedures, plans, rules, roles and responsibilities, contracts, agreements, documents, records, methods, tools, technologies and resources. So, the building block of a quality management system is a process. So, let us understand what is a process. So, process is a set of activities that are interrelated or that interact with one another. See, our body, human body is a system which is made of so many processes like visual process, auditory process, digestion process, respiration process. So, a human body consists of many processes which interact with each other and make a human system, physical system. So, processes use resources to transform inputs into outputs. Processes are interconnected because the output from one process becomes input to the another process. So, organizational process should be planned and carried out under controlled conditions to achieve required output. So, let us understand with the help of this diagram what is a process. At the one end you can see the inputs are entering the process, and process is a set of interrelated or interacting activities or steps 1, 2, 3, 4 so on, and at the end we get an output. A process has a procedure which contains specified way to carry out an activity or a process. It can be documented or not. If you document it, it can be useful for training your team members or staff. Then at the bottom of the process you can see monitoring and measurement opportunities which require different formats to capture the data from the process, product or process related. So, process has to be effective, means it should be able to achieve the desired result, and it should be efficient, means it should be able to use minimum of the resources to get the output. Now, what is a process approach? Process approach is a management strategy. When we use process approach means we manage and control the processes that make up the organization, their interaction between these processes and inputs and the outputs that tie the processes together, and the interaction between these processes is to be managed as a system. This is process approach. So, this is a model of process approach. From one end you can see the customers giving its requirement which is coming as input and which help in product realization or service realization. Then the output is your product or service which goes to the customer, and based on the customer's feedback again by analyzing of the customer feedback or your measurement, analysis or improvement process, you provide more resources, manage your process better. This is cycle is called continual improvement cycle. So this cycle goes on. The inputs are converted to outputs, outputs they go to the customers, and based on the customer feedback or complaints, more resources are fed to the product realization process. Now let's understand the basic philosophy or 7 quality management principles which are used to design quality management system QMS. The first one is focus on customer and interested parties. Right, the customer is the most important person in your for any organization. So if we understand customer and their requirement and other interested parties, requirements of other interested parties, and if we plan to meet out these requirement, we will be able to have a successful relationship with the customer and interested parties. Provide leadership for your organization. So suitable leadership is provided whenever leaders at all levels establish a unity of purpose and whenever they create an environment that encourages people to pursue a common direction and achieve a common set of objectives. So by establishing a common purpose, leader can ensure that all strategies, policy, processes and resources are aligned and being used to pursue a common direction and to achieve a common set of objectives. Third quality management principle is engage and involve your people. So in order to enhance your performance, the performance of your company, and to maintain sustained success, they must be able to create and deliver value. In order to create and deliver value, they must have people who are competent and they must enhance their knowledge and skill regularly, and they must manage them effectively by empowering them, by encouraging their involvement and engagement at all levels, and by recognizing their achievements. Fourth one is, as we have discussed earlier, using a process approach. So process approach is a management strategy. When they use this approach, it means they manage and control their processes, their interaction between these processes and the input and outputs that tie these processes together. Fifth one is encourage improvement. In order to enhance corporate performance and achieve sustained success, organization must encourage and support improvements. If you wish to maintain current levels of performance, if they wish to respond to changing conditions, if they wish to identify, create and exploit new opportunities, organization must establish and sustain an ongoing focus on improvements. Sixth management principle is use evidence to make decisions. Organization must establish an evidence-based decision-making processes. Decision-making is evidence-based whenever multiple types of inputs are gathered from multiple sources, whenever facts are identified, whenever data is analyzed objectively, whenever cause and effect relationships are examined, whenever potential unintended consequences are considered, and whenever all of this is used to make corporate decisions. Seventh quality management principle is manage your corporate relationship. So in order to enhance corporate performance and achieve sustained success, organizations must manage their relationship with suppliers, partners and other interested parties. Relationship must be carefully managed because suppliers, partners and other interested parties can influence corporate performance and undermine corporate success. Another important concept in QMS is PDCA cycle. P means plan, what to do. Each process must have a plan, what to do and how to do it. Then the steps for doing it must be defined. So you must do what was planned. Third is check. You have to check in each process, did things happen according to the plan. And fourth phase is act. If things did not happen as per the plan, then how to improve next time. This is a system made up of different processes. You can see the external customer providing specification and its requirement, which are going to different processes of a company, and the outputs are again going back to the customer, and each process is following PDCA cycle, plan, do, check, act. So now we understand that to establish a quality management system, we need well established processes and control on these processes.